Hey dumplings, it's Dave Desai. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to get into TXT and Soobin's relationship with someone. We saw him crying recently and I actually have a lot to say about this. And my big forehead has some opinions. I also want to get into this rumor of a Coldplay and BTS collab. There's a lot of stuff that people believe confirms they are going to be working together and making a song together. So I want to get into that and talk about what could be coming up for us. So grab your dumpling tea spilling mug merch and let's jump into the tea. If you're new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified anytime a new video drops. Any of you that hater, like to be first to leave your hate comment, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell also so you can be first to do so. Now let's jump into it. The first thing I want to get into is Soobin and what happened. First off, TXT is officially back. Given we don't know for how long due to the pandemic, it seems like the lifestyle of comebacks seem to be much shorter. As previously, an idol would release a few music videos, albums, or whatever, do press, and then go right into their world tour, and sometimes that will last about half a year. But since concerts are not really a big thing anymore, comebacks now are just music video, album, press, and then maybe one big live show, if that. And of course, live performances for TV shows, which they can still do. So TXT recently just dropped their song Loser Lover. I've only heard it once, I gotta stream it more. The song is quite meaningful because if you haven't seen it, the word loser, the S is replaced by the $, and in lover, the V is replaced by a heart. And one of the lyrics is, I'm a lover, replace the heart with a $, and then I'm a loser. Something along those lines. And it's definitely a good commentary, I think. The song has very much a rock vibe to it, so if you like that sort of thing, which I really do, then you'll love this song. Now, a tweet leaked out a live video call between Soobin and a MOA, which is the TXT fandom name. Now, I don't know what the video call was for. My guess is that it was a fan meet thing going on. And the way idols have been doing fan meets thus far is through video call. And they'll just kind of queue up and you'll get to speak with the members almost privately, I believe. And you guys can have some one-on-one time. Honestly, this is great, and I think it's a great way to bond with the people who support them. So this call got tweeted out or leaked of an MOA who wanted to share her experience with Soobin. She mentioned she had met Soobin a bunch of times before and wanted to come out and meet them again and give him some words. It looks like in the video call she decided not to show her face. It looks like she just used a static picture and it was more of a voice call where you can see Soobin's reaction. Just a side note, when meeting the idol, please turn on your camera. Trust me when I say you'll regret not doing that. By seeing your face, they can look at you, they can remember you, they can bond with you. You bond with people who you look into the eyes of. So do whatever you gotta do, but when you meet your idol, I think you're gonna want them to remember you and remember your face. It also gives the idol a sense of comfort. People feel more relaxed when they can see the person they're talking to. And if you met them in real life at a real fan meet, you'd be showing your face anyway. You're beautiful, don't hide it. But anywho, the MOA, I felt like maybe she was reading a piece of paper that she wrote this down on, so it's lovely. So let me read that to you. She wrote, Soobin, today is our 4th time seeing each other. When we saw each other for the 2nd time, I suggested we play the Chem 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 game. I was so happy after seeing your response. Thank you. I don't know if Soobin will remember Nuna, but that's not important. What I want to say is thank you for being such a good leader since your debut. I was so lucky to get to know you. I love how you are a mature leader despite your young age. You're always putting other people first is so attractive, and thank you for protecting the members and MOAs. I hope Soobin doesn't keep everything to himself because Nuna and MOAs are always going to be by his side. So all you have to do is staying happy and healthy. We love seeing you smile, especially Soobin's cute dimples. Please promise you are going to laugh a lot. Stay happy and healthy. When that ended, you can visibly see how much Soobin started crying. I think it's very emotional to realize the impact you can have on another person. It's a weird job being any type of public figure. To know that you could possibly touch a life of someone just by doing your art or doing the thing you love to do, it's an overwhelmingly feeling of gratitude and just not knowing what else to say, because what else can you say? It's a bit mixed with maybe a feeling of undeserving the affection, where they might feel like I'm just me and saying all this about me, and these feelings aren't subtle. I doubt it would be. So you can only imagine how much this meant to him, and he is a great leader. Him and the rest of the members have all worked so hard to get to where they are, and they rarely get validation that they deserve. They got hate the moment they debuted, dumb hate that all idols get when they debut, but then also hate that they were just going to be a flop because they were riding on BTS's success. So I do imagine imagine maybe some of those comments did actually get to them. They might have had a moment where they thought, are we actually good or are we just liked because of BTS? And I think now they know that even outside of ARMY, they have a fandom of their own. It's very possible for people to like TXT and not necessarily be a fan of BTS, right? I also personally feel like TXT gets overlooked a lot. I think they hyped up ENHYPEN a lot, and ENHYPEN kind of got a bigger debut moment. No hate to them. I have spoken about how much I love the group, and I even watch Island on Patreon with you guys too, and talk about how much I love all of them. But they were definitely pushed really hard as TXT didn't have as much promotion in the beginning. But that is just my opinion on that. I love that we got to see this moment of Soobin. It's really refreshing to see how much this success means to him and how much he wants to make a difference in the world and how much he is actually changing the world. We definitely need more people like TXT in the music industry who are nice and soft-hearted human beings that are very passionate about their work. Of course, everyone in Big Hit is very passionate about their work. I believe that is one of the requirements to join, not formally, of course, but you can just tell how much everyone wants this and wants to debut and to be successful. BTS has recently, as always, been heavily talked about, and especially their possible collaboration with Coldplay. Now, a lot of these theories and rumors have come out, and of course, a lot of quote-unquote evidence has come out that this is a big possibility. One of the biggest ones was a screenshot that was allegedly shared all over the Tweetster of Coldplay's leaked song My Universe, and it apparently appeared that BTS was in the screenshot, so the Tweetster started to buzz with people freaking out about this possibility, and then allegedly the lyrics with BTS's name, I guess, was posted on Genius, the lyric website. Now this is entirely alleged and we don't know for sure because apparently it was also deleted from the Genius website. So how do you confirm now? You literally can't. But this apparently was even more sus to the fandom because why delete it? If it's deleted, it's either incorrect, so they removed it, or the label was like, this isn't released yet, stop. Also, some websites, I don't know if Genius does this, but some sites like to just release lyrics when the song is leaked, just so they are ahead of the game when the song officially comes out and people are looking for the lyrics. It wouldn't necessarily be the official lyrics or any official information, really, it would just be whatever was leaked. I don't know if Genius did that, but some other sites have. So who knows what really happened there. Keep in mind that BTS did do a cover of Coldplay's song, and some people think this was to insinuate a possible collab in the future. But it has been 84 years since then, so we don't actually know. Now, apparently Warner Music mentioned that Coldplay will have a song called My Universe. And of course, we don't know if BTS will be in there, but we are able to see that the song exists, which means the collab could actually happen. There's many videos showing a leaked snippet and all that sort of thing. I actually haven't watched any of those because I don't think any official information has dropped. Big Hit themselves actually came out and had to address the situation because it got so big, and they basically said it is difficult to confirm. Now, that's not to say a no, but that's also not them lying to us and blatantly rejecting the idea or trying to trick us. A lot of people think when companies do this, it's to not ruin the surprise and all that. There is some element of that, but a lot more goes behind the scenes that we don't know about, i.e. copyright of the song, payment percentage, promotional use, the music video itself, and if any of those things go awry, then it won't happen. The song won't get released, so they definitely don't like to announce it before it's all officially done and all the contracts and all the paperwork is done, as to not disappoint if it doesn't happen. So many things fall through in this industry. You'll have someone agreeing to something and then when they decide to sign, they just ghost. It happens. I am excited for the possibility of this though. ARMYs do think Warner Music, Genius, and maybe even Coldplay themselves confirmed the collab, but I don't think so. But until it's announced by the label and the music video date is announced, there's probably a lot of paperwork going on behind the scenes to make this happen. Just because BTS wants to work with Coldplay and Coldplay wants to work with BTS doesn't mean they'll just do it for free. They obviously want to get paid, and that's like a deal between 12 people. There's going to be disagreements and all that. Also, how is the song going to sound? There's so many people on this possible track. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it down in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for leaving comments. And as always, I do have a Patreon if you want to go over there and check that out. I have a lot of videos over there that I can't really post on here. This is due to copyright or getting taken down, so I do keep it over there on my Patreon. You can get videos over there like music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions. You can also recommend things you like to see over there. Currently, we do have a great time interacting with each other over there as well, as we do have over 400 videos that are already up on there the moment you sign up. So if you're interested in any of that, link is in the top description down below. There's also a video over there that kind of goes over how you can support this channel even more if you'd like to do that. That's on the front page, and make sure you check it out. With that said, there's two videos that will appear up on screen at the end of this video, so click on one of those and I'll see you over there. Bye.